Hi. I'm really thankful to be here and to Lorenzo for being able to actually pronounce my name. That's the first time. So I'm going to tell you about a project I'm working on. You probably haven't heard of it. It is called Punk Prism Power. And this is my Punk Prism Power prototype process PowerPoint presentation. It's a little bit of an inside joke with the team I'll tell you about later. So I work with an organization called Dames Making Games in Toronto. It's a feminist nonprofit dedicated to getting women involved in games and also underrepresented folks as well. So I've been with DMG about 2.5, 3 years now, and they're really amazing. This is how I started making games. I didn't think I could make games until I joined, and now I've been teaching people how to make twines, and I'm here, and it's crazy, so I love DMG a lot. This is our jam. Every February we have a jam. It's called Feb Fatale. It started 3 years ago, so there have been 3 of them. And this one was called Killer Interfaces, so we were using hardware. And when I heard that we were doing that, I was extremely excited because I had this crazy idea that I wanted to make like a magical girl RPG dress-up party game thing. And, but I wanted to make them punks because that's cool to me. So this is us jamming. Here's us jamming again. You can see our prototype here is like a scepter, working away. So what we did is we used Arduinos, we used light blue beans, if anyone knows what they are, they're like little ones, and we embedded them in the weapons. So first of all, we came up with some concepts. Our artist, Sagan, did these, and you can see like in the center, you have like the vector art of the scepter. So what we did is that we started with vectors for the weapons, because Lindy, who works at Site 3 Collaboratory, which is like a makerspace in Toronto, has a giant laser cutter, so we thought, why not use it? We went on a trip to this really magical place called Plastic World and got some giant sheets of acrylic, and we decided that, of course, since the laser cutter is actually big enough that I could fit in it, that we should make like really oversized, ridiculous weapon. So we made this chainsaw and then a scepter. So these are our characters. You've got Chainsaw Girl and Scepter Girl. I think they're really rad. So I think the best thing about this project for me was working with the team, and I actually started learning to code very recently, and this was the first time I was using Unity with the team. And I didn't really know exactly what I was doing, and I could only really do like one thing from another project. So I started making all of these different states and putting them in an array, and it made absolutely no sense, and it was pretty broken, like the day that we were supposed to show the game. And I was working down to the wire and had to make a workaround and finally figured it out. I have no idea what I actually did, but the game worked, and we showed it at a party. And this is what the actual game screen looks like. So we would have it ideally projected like this, and then you would stand there with the weapon and hack away at this guy. And these are my cutie models. These are 2 of my best friends. And they got so excited playing the game that they actually broke the chainsaw by smashing them together. So that's how exciting this game is. Oh, okay. Wait, oh, I ruined it. How do I go back? Yeah, it works.
Let me try. Because we have animated GIFs here.
Yeah, it's the GIFs. I pressed it twice because I'm impatient. Fast forward through. And here it is again. So, okay. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the game, how it works. So Nadine, who is our networking programmer, here's the game. This was a really cool party that we had. So how the game actually works is that she set up like a Node.js, and then it talks to the Arduinos, they talk to Unity, and I don't really know how that works, but it's really amazing, and she's incredible. And What we did is we set up the game at a party that DMG was holding for this game art fest that we have called Vector, and it was actually a fundraiser so that DMG could go to GDC, and it was really successful, and everybody really liked the game. And this is actually the one and only time it's been played so far. We really wanted to show it some more this summer. I really wanted to bring it here, but it's kind of hard to travel with giant acrylic chainsaw. I haven't figured that out yet. If anyone has any ideas for me, let me know. So that's it. I'm rambling. I hope you think this is cool, and I really hope that you get to play it someday. We are aiming for maybe alt control at GDC next year. Yeah, thank you.